Hey, what is going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Avax. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous update, it's going to be in the top right hand corner of the video. Check that out before watching this one because I'm not going to be repeating everything that I said in the last video, and there are some good support levels in there as well. Now, jumping into the weekly chart, you can see that we're perfectly landing on the 20 EMA. So right now we're doing healthy things in my opinion. Holding the 20 EMA as support is very important. If we have a flash crash, we could have a long wick all the way down here to the 55 EMA. So the yellow line is the 20 EMA, the red line is the 55 EMA. So basically an EMA is an average price of the past 20 candles, if it's the 20 EMA, and the 55 EMA is obviously the past 55 candles. So you can see that we're holding the 20 as support. If we have a pullback, look for entries around about $52 on the 55 EMA over here, right? Because we can potentially have a wick. Some projects are below their weekly 55 EMA, and Avax doing pretty well with this pullback. So be thankful, Avax holders, but not saying that we can't lose this EMA right now and dropped all the way to the 55 EMA, because that is still possible. That's potentially what's going to happen over here. But yeah, as you can see, we are also having a hidden bullish divergence on the weekly, because here you can see we're printing lower lows on the weekly, as you can see, and on the weekly price action, we're printing higher lows. So that's a hidden bullish divergence on the weekly chart, and we have the same divergence on the daily chart as well. I apologize about the drawings. That's from the daily chart. So you get the idea. You need to hold support of the 20. Otherwise, look for support on the 55. We have a hidden bullish divergence on the weekly chart for Avax. Things are looking good. Now let's jump into the Binance chart. So jumping into Binance on the daily as well, we have this divergence as well, where the RSI is printing a lower low, but the price action is printing a higher low. We are potentially going to have a bearish cross here. As you can see, the 20 EMA can potentially cross below the 55, and that will be your confirmation of the downtrend. And we haven't had that ever since, let me just see. So here we had the bullish cross, your buy signal, August 11th. You can see the appreciation we've had with that. But when you had the bearish cross here in May, after that, you had more moves to the downside, but here it was a lot more sudden. But here you can see it's not so sudden, and we're potentially just printing a higher low. So we have our low over here, and this one is lower. Obviously, I wouldn't say that we're bearish on Avax until we really start losing these couple of swing highs over here, right? And then if we come down all the way here to the swing low of July, that's going to be bearish, right? And if we start losing that, that's your potential bear market. But for Avax, the chart looks extremely bullish in my opinion. So no worries, my friends. So we had this white trend line that we wanted to hold as support, but we lost it, and you're jumping off of the 79.8 level of the swing high of this Fibonacci retracement that I gave you. So, support level met very nicely. If we go anywhere lower, I would look at 72.8 as your next support on the 786 on the Fibonacci retracement. If we start going deeper into the pullback, you can see a support level at 67.52. Below that, the 0.5 Fibonacci level is sitting at $64.5. So that's another support level. And if we just start going below $65 or $60, I would say just dollar cost average as you go lower, because you want to be buying as you go lower and lower, because you never know where the bottom is, right? But you don't want to be buying at these prices, right? Once you're going up, because there you want to be dollar cost averaging your way out of the project. So yeah, if we get this bearish cross here and we don't have a quick relief rally to the upside relatively soon, then I would potentially say that we're coming back lower, right? And we're going to test the $72 to $70 price tags. So now looking at the stochastic RSI on the daily chart here, you can see that we are in the oversold here. We're pretty low, lower than we were in December, and lower than We're lower than we were in October, and we're lower than we were even in September. So great dollar cost averaging opportunities for AVAX right now. And yeah, we're losing some key support levels over here, but I don't see us turning bearish, anytime soon. Obviously, we can have a flash crash and we can have these huge wicks to the downside. So potentially have some buy orders at the lower $60 price range that can potentially get filled. And looking at the MACD over here, you can see that we printed a bearish cross December 28th. So from there, as you can see, this is a lagging indicator, but from that bearish cross, we saw moves towards the downside. If we just take a look at the chart, December 28th, from that point, we're down about 25%. So yeah, that was a great a great exit point, right? If you're trading based on the MACD, but this is a lagging indicator. And once we start pumping up and you trade based on the bullish cross, you're going to be a bit late to the party, because after the uptrend has started, only then we're going to get the bullish cross here. So keep that in mind. Now, jumping into the 4-hourly chart, if you just entered and you're looking for a quick way out, for a quick little flip over here, then you can look at this resistance level that we have over here. I apologize about that message. This quick little resistance area that we have over here. And as you can see over here, we're hitting our head, constantly hitting our head on this level. So potentially, if you got in at this resistance level and you're looking to exit right now, that can be a potentially nice 12% trade, or look at some selling points on the 4-hourly 55 EMA, because those can act as strong resistance points. But we'll see what this market does. Hopefully we can land on $80, and from there we can have a nice double bottom pattern over here, as you can see. And from here we can recover, and that would be a nice trade in itself. But if we don't lose this over here, I'm just going to give you a target for the double bottom pattern. If we start breaking the swing high and we just bottom out here at $80, okay? So 91, let's see. That's about right. So that will give you 103% trade, $103 price for AVAX, and that's a 28%, 29 almost percent trade for you. That is only if we bottom out over here and we start breaking above the price of $91, which is this swing high over here. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like. That helps the video get across and get out there, because once the markets are dumping, a lot less people are watching. So if you found this video useful, make sure to share it with your friends and with anyone that you think it's going to be useful to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night. Also, guys, make sure to check out ExpressVPN. This is the best VPN we have out there. So if you want to protect your data and you want to protect your information from your local network providers from anywhere in the city, if you connect to a Wi-Fi network, you're going to be safe using ExpressVPN. So also you can battle censorship with a VPN. For example, if you live in Japan and you want to access the streaming content of a different country, let's say Canada. So with ExpressVPN, you can change your IP address and you can access the streaming content on any basically streaming platform. So yeah, and for us in the crypto space, it's really important to keep our data and information safe. And for you US folks out there, it's really good to use a VPN sometimes, because you get left out a lot of times with launch pads and different IDOs and ICOs. So yeah, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and also there is an exclusive deal for you. If you use the link in the description, you're gonna get obviously 30 days risk-free and 3 months for free if you decide to sign up for the 1-year plan. But yeah, the links are in the description. Make sure to check out ExpressVPN. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.